Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report. Doesn't a post-game show feel so much better after a Raiders win? It does, man. It does. There's no doubt about it. And you know what, Mark Davis? You used a word this week that said fantastic. That was the word, I believe, right? So this is what fantastic looks like. Beating a division rival in overtime when you're down 16-13, get a field goal late in the drive, late in that game, force overtime, and then you get a touchdown to win it. That's what fantastic looks like. Even if this team is trying to tank, I don't care. If you have the mantra of just win, baby, if you have the mantra of commitment to excellence, tank can't be in your vocabulary. So I am so proud of this Raiders team. I'm even proud of the Raiders coaching staff. Defense played great tonight. You made plays when it mattered the most, and I get it. You didn't play your best football. Maybe you did. I don't even know what best Raiders football is anymore. But you won, and that's all that matters. And you won in a one-score game. You are now 1-6 on the season in one-score games, 22-16. Your leaders here for the Silver and Black. Derek Carr, 23 of 37, 307 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jacobs, 24 for 109. He also had another 50 receiving yards. Adams, 7 for 141 and 2 touchdowns. The Broncos couldn't really get anything going. Latavius Murray, 17 of 49 and a touchdown. I mean, Crosby tonight was fantastic. He had a blocked field goal, 2 sacks, flying all over the football field like he always does. I mean, you even had a young cornerback who was called up, Hall, off the practice squad, picked up a big sack tonight. I love the way Denzel Perrin was flying all over the football field. Like, there were opportunities for the Raiders today. Foster Moreau doesn't make a big play at all during the entire game. Makes a big play, middle of the field. Raiders podcast! Bang! I mean, the Raider Nation is going insane. The Raider fans are the best fans in all of sports, and that's why you tune into our post-game reaction shows. This game meant something, and it does. This team, this fan base deserves so much. And I'm just a passionate human being who loves the nation. Don't get me wrong. I will root for players. I will root for that team. But I do this show every day. I give up. Today's my dad's birthday, and I'm not home. Why? Because I love the nation. I'm not going home for Christmas. Why? Because my job is this. I know Raider Nation is 365, 24/7. And if you want videos around this team, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. So Raiders stats versus the Broncos. 407 total yards. 298 passing, 109 on the ground. Third down, 3 of 11. Penalties, 9 for 98. Obviously, it's not great. Broncos stats. Here's where you won the game. You held Denver to 320 total yards. After you gave up 92 total yards of offense on the first drive. Denver on their very first drive, 7 plays, 92 yards, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Touchdown Broncos. The defense made corrections, and they made stops. That's the way your defense is supposed to look. And for the first time all season, the Raiders' defense did not give up over 20 points. And guess what happened? You won a freaking football game. So let me know down in the comments, the Raiders MVP versus the Broncos was who? Your votes can go to these people. Derek Carr, Davante Adams, Josh Jacobs. My MVP is going to be none of those players, though. My MVP is going to be Maxx Crosby. His impact on the defensive side of the football tonight was incredible. And it's not taking anything away from those other guys. But it's the 2 sacks. It's him continuously flying around the defensive side of the football. But that blocked field goal, a 25-yard field goal before you go into halftime, if that field goal is made, you don't even go into overtime. So for that reason, it has to be Maxx Crosby to me. Derek Carr, you get an A+. Davante Adams, A+. Josh Jacobs, A+. We won the game. That's what matters. But the MVP to me, I'm going to give that game ball to Maxx Crosby. And a really cool holiday gift. And if you go to establishedtitles.com/chat, you can actually become a Lord or a lady today. And the Raiders Report is sponsored by them, and we're going to be sponsored by them for a long time, I hope, because I think they do a really cool thing, and they make a really fun gift idea. So, Establish titles is a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland while helping global reforestation efforts. It is a project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords, ladies in English. Title packs give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land with a unique plot number on a private estate in Edmonton, Scotland, and an official certificate with the crest. We plant a tree with every order and work with global charities, One Tree Planting Trees for the Future, to support global reforestation efforts. You can officially include the title Lord or Lady on your credit card, plane ticket, dating profiles. It makes a great last-minute gift. And the first 200 people purchasing a title pack using my link will effectively be next to my plot within a few minutes of walking distance, depending on how many of you want to become a lord or a lady. We can build our own Raider Nation. It makes an amazing last-minute gift. Established Titles is actually running a massive early Black Friday sale right now with discounts up to 80% off. Plus, if you use code CHAT, you get an additional 10% off. Go to establishedtitles.com/chat. Get your gifts right now. Major shout-out to all the lords, lairds, and ladies in the chat. Raider Nation, we got to win, and it feels so good. Let's go to Marcus. CJ Stroud, who? Hey, man, I'm going to tweet that out every week. I can't wait for the people who start trolling me on Twitter. In fact, send me all the trolls. Send me all the trolls. I deserve them. I tweeted out, I can't wait to see CJ Stroud in 2023. Tomato, 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 tomato. I'll take all the tomatoes to my face. Giggity. If the Raiders win games. Let's go to Alan Cruz. Raiders win. Boys on the final time. Jenny Garoppolo can still. Oh, Alan, you sick mother effer, but I love you. Let's go to Myron. A ghost of our hippo character floats in front of the words. Game over. Love it. The greatness of the Raiders. The Raiders' dinner tastes better tonight, but the head coach is not off the hot seat. I mean, McDaniels could win the season out. The only way he's not on the hot seat is if the Raiders go 10-7. Realistically, the season expectation this year was to go to the playoffs. If you don't make the playoffs, your head coach, How about this, though? Greatness. Rate Josh McDaniels tonight against the Broncos. Scale it from 0 to 100. 0, he was terrible. 100, he was great. For Josh McDaniels' standards, this is the best coach game I think he's had all season, realistically. But I'll say this. There were multiple times in this game where I was just like, what the hell is this human being doing? But, Josh, good job tonight. You were able to rally your team in a game where nobody really gave you a chance. You were an underdog on the road against an AFC West division rival. Good head coaches can get their team to rally when it matters the most. And tonight, I'm going to say good job, and I'm going to give you your flowers because you deserve your flowers tonight. Thank you. Let's go to Sel Lau. Broncos country, they tried. Broncos country, they tried. Let's go to John Keith. F-Sam. Anthony Gonzalez getting there. $100 banger. Anthony said if the Raiders win, he'll send in a $500 super. Apparently he's trying to figure it out. He's trying to bounce it all out. He sent them in at 100 apiece. Let's go to Myron. Let's effing go. Myron, I hear you. It feels good to get a win. F those donkeys. Drew. Raider Nation, let's pillage LFG. I love you guys. Drew, love you too. I love this fan base. We're here. We're going to be partying tonight, so hopefully y'all put your drinking pants on. I'm super effed up, but this is the most sober effed up I've ever been because it feels good after a win. Feels good. Wild one. Some please ask F. Sam which will hurt more, the chip or losing twice to us. Both will bring me equal pleasure. So yes, wild one. In fact, we got the chip back there. I got the chip back there. DJ, what? My final score was 21-17. Raiders, let's do shots. Oh, we're going to do shots. The issue is, until I pee, I can't do any shots. We will get to some, though. Robert, where's my Carr haters at now? Raiders! DC deserves love. And this is the problem. You can hate on DC when he plays bad. But when he plays good, you got to give him his flowers, too. And I feel like I do a good job of being able to balance all of that out.